Welcome to this tutorial showing you how to download your induction ePortfolio for the Derry Area School District. The first thing you want to do is open your web browser to the derryportfolio.wikispaces.com website. This is the page that you'll be navigated to, and at the top you'll notice that we have our template file that we're going to need to download. So the first thing we want to do is select that file, select Save, and we're going to save this into your My Documents. Sometimes people will have you save on the desktop. Either the desktop or the My Documents is fine. If you do save it in the My Documents, it will follow you around because it is saved onto the server. You can check into another tutorial that will show you how to back up your portfolio as you're working in different locations. The first thing we're going to go ahead and do is save this into our file now, or into our My Documents. So I'm going to select Save. Once I have that saved, we're going to select Open Folder. And now we have all of our files here, and you can see here my documents is a little full. Yours might be in thumbnails view, tiles, icons, list. There's different views. I prefer list. You also notice that I have this little icon on most of my files here, and that's just showing that it's synced between the laptop and the server here, so that when my documents change here at the school, when I come back from home working on my computer, it will sync with my documents here at the server at school. So it's a nice little feature that they have. Again, back into list view, I have my actual zipped file for my ePortfolio. I'm going to double click on that file because we need to extract those files. And you can go through a process of extraction, but I find it just easier to copy and paste these out. So I'm going to right click and select copy, go back into my root my documents folder. I'm going to right click and select paste. Now that it's pasted into our folder, it's going to copy everything in there. And you'll notice here that we have two of this, basically the exact same name, but the only reason that it's not causing a problem is because this is a zipped folder considered one file, whereas this is a regular file or folder with multiple files and folders inside. What we need to do is get rid of our zipped one. So I'm going to select this one and just hold my cursor over it, and you'll notice that it's zipped. I'm going to hit the delete key on my keyboard, and it'll pop up and ask me, making sure you're ready to delete this. I'm going to select yes, and that'll get rid of that zip file and no longer need it. Now we can go through and actually name this folder, because this is going to be the root folder for our ePortfolio where everything will have to go into. I'm going to right click and select rename, and I'm just going to highlight right here where it says last name. I'm going to put my last name. I'm going to highlight where it says first name and put my first name, and we'd prefer that you keep the underscores between. It'll just keep everything sorted and make it a little easier for us to keep everything organized. Once I have that, you can refresh, and you'll notice that it will sort that in alphabetical order. And now I can open and check out what the ePortfolio template is. Once inside, you'll notice that we have several different folders, and these are going to be where you'll put your annual goal sheet, your artifacts for classroom environment, some of your induction records, instructional delivery for your artifacts, your performance reviews that you'll get from the district, planning and preparation artifacts, and professionalism artifact. It is critical that you keep everything in the folders that are categorized here. If they're not in the right folder, you can have a missing link and it can mess up your entire portfolio. The next thing we're going to do is actually name the ePortfolio PowerPoint document, which was the actual basis for your entire portfolio. So again, I'm going to right click on this and select rename. I'm going to go in and select the last name, and again just put my last name, and here put my first name. Once you've done that, if you would like to, you can go and check all of these folders are empty currently, but again, you will be filling those depending on if you have an artifact that you need to put in. You can put them in the different areas here, and there is more information on the wiki about all of those different artifacts and what kind of things are supposed to be inside of those. You can also go ahead and open up your actual template just to take a look at it. Here is your actual template here, and there's some further tutorials discussing all the different parts that you'll have for your actual ePortfolio project here at the Derry Area School District. Thank you for tuning into this tutorial. If you need further help, please check the wiki.